Hello. How are you guys? All good? Yes, the winter arrived in England. It is cold, um, and I was not expecting it to be cold by this time because you just enter autumn. Yeah, just autumn is coming, and the weather changes drastically the last week. Actually, the night where, because I did the lineup to see the Queen, I did it on Thursday, and in that night, I felt that the weather was changing because even I was, you know, wearing something lighter because it was hot during the day. But as the night started to fall, and then I was walking. Actually, the night started to fall really when we reach the Thames, yeah, nearby the Parliament. When you reach it, um, the the London Eye in Waterloo is when I felt the weather was changing a little. The wind was a little colder. Okay, I did 8 hours. My walking lasts for 8 hours. It was very interesting experience. I really enjoyed it very much. It was very interesting to see the reaction of people, the the care of the institutions that were providing water and hot tea and biscuits and chocolate for all, for the people that were doing the walking. It was very interesting. So they were giving fruits, and it was very, very, very interactive walking. It was very good, and whoever did enjoy it very much, and I was one of them. Okay, at the end I was naked. I was completely I was, walking, but like I was, my God, I was so tired. My legs were hurting so much. And I finished the walking when I was getting down the stairs to go through the coffin. I was doing one step by step, like I was a disabled person. But to be honest with you, I have the consequences until now. Okay, the thing is, in our mind, you not you not age. You understand? In my mind, I was 30 doing that walk, but my body is already 70. So, and now I realize that, I have limitations. Uh, but for sure, if I need to do it again, I would, you know? I don't mind the consequence of it. So, yeah, um, I'm doing this video today because I want to show you, okay, and show everyone that follows me on this channel that we do videos not just to show you the good side or the fantastic side on it, about life, there is a downside also. And I am going through this moment of pain, for example. I have a big pain on my back. I very very big pain. I am sitting here, but I can feel my lower back painful. Okay, but that is wear and tear. And what I'm doing this is to tell you that we have phases in our life. So there is when you are a child, and then when you are young adult, and when you are adult and responsible, and then middle age, yeah, and then the slow down of aging, yeah. So acceptance of the phases of life is very very important, and this is so impregnated in our mind, in our reality, that even the tarot cards have the card of the four seasons. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is up, middle, down, middle again, up again. It's the circle of life. Now I'm going down in my lifetime in this planet. Okay, I start there, and then slowly, 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 as my age is growing also, I am gonna go down there. And then resurrection. Everything will start again. Wheel of life. If you understand these phases and accept the phases in grace, in happiness, not complaining, not, moaning all the time, smiling and making fun of it, that's the way you should do. Because then the pain is lesser, you know? And acceptance of the whatever happens is always good. I know people said, "Oh, that is be a Pollyanna or naive or whatever." No, it's not. It's surviving of the fit. Do you think that survival of the fit is the one that is stronger physically? No, it's the one that's stronger here. And then you have examples of that in our history. The ones that died in the destruction of the dinosaurs were the fourth and big and strong ones. The small ones, the one that looks like fragile, etc., they were the one to survive because probably they were more clever. They pay attention more. When they saw the bigger ones being killed, they run and kept themselves. To understand. So it's the survival of the fit is not the survival of the stronger physically. It's the survival of the stronger here. It's the decision to be okay whatever situation is. I am okay. I have this pain here. Yes, I'm walking very slowly. I discover with this pain that if I stand, I don't feel anything. So standing and walking and doing things, continuing my life like this pain is not here, is when I am more comfortable with the pain. When I'm sitting here, if I try to move now, you're gonna see my face. The pain is gonna be unbearable. So even to move a leg. No, I have to put it back again. You see? So today I have been cleaning, I have been sopping my front garden, my back garden. I have been collecting the leaves because now the leaves is coming down. So I was very busy and I did a lot of things. I bake a cake. So, and I was just sopping and cleaning and doing things, and looking at my plants, moving all the time because I'm not gonna give way to this pain to put me down. Oh no, this pain is gonna go because I am stronger than this pain. Okay, then you say, oh, Miriam, but you have to know why it's causing this pain. I know. I know. Remember, I did 8 hours walking. Yes, I start about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, the walk, the proper walking, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was crossing, I was going through the Queen, the Queen place there in the Westminster at 12:30. So it was a little more than 8 hours. So, but it was not just me done that. A lot of people did, older than me. So I can imagine how they are feeling right now. So, but yeah, but also I have to tell you, I have been having a very interesting experiences during my resting and sleeping. Oh God. Sometimes I woke up in the morning thinking where I am now. Okay, let me see if I am there or I am here. And then I have to open my eyes looking around and to confirm that where I am. So much so the experience has been very strong. I even because of this week, because of this pain, I was imagining that probably I'm not gonna last at 100 because if one walk, 8 hours walk is give me this, what I'm gonna. So, but then they decided to show me something. So they decided to show me my passing day. Yes, I saw it this week. They show me. I was laying down in a bed. I was very old. Um, I was not wearing glasses when I was there in the bed already, but I was with my eyes wide open because I had probably my grandchildren because they were younger, and because I was looking very old. How do I know that I was looking very old? Because my soul was already out of my body, my soul was coming in and out my body, you know. I was in that process already. And I was not able to leave my body completely because my grandchildren were all, it was about six of them, 5 to 6 of them. They were kneeling down by the side of my bed. And the one that was closer to me was handle my hands on his hands. And he was saying, Vovó, Vovó is grandmother or nun in Portuguese. He was saying, Vovó, don't leave us, please. Don't go yet. Don't leave us, please. So he's playing, he's pleading for me to stay was keeping me in that stage of coming and going. So I was trying, because when I was trying to talk to my children and my grandchildren that were in the room, because there were a lot of movement around me, because people were already preparing for my passing. So there were a lot of, very quiet talking around. Um, and I was trying to tell them that I'm gonna be around even if I go. Uh, Tell them to allow me to go. And I was telling, my time is over here. And but they were keeping me, you know, at that stage there. I was so old. That's why I'm saying, telling you that I was very old. I saw myself very old. And the only thing that told my attention to my body in there was my eyes. My eyes was very wide open, looking at this boy that was asking me not to leave them. Ask me not to go yet. Don't go yet, Bobo. Oh, poor thing. So that's why I think they were grandchildren, not my grandchildren now, but the kids of my grandchildren. So was very interesting. It was very interesting. Um, so I think they are showing me that I still have a long time to go in the planet. Because if I was looking at a grandchild of about 8 years old, yeah, the first one that was here by closer to me was that age, about 8 to 9. So that means I will be lasting a little longer. So this pain is not gonna take me, not yet. So very interesting one. But I had also another very interesting one about 2 days ago. So they are telling me that even things is very strange going on around, you know, things is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be a big destruction in the planet. You're gonna have hard times, yes. It started already. Yeah, the pound falls a little today. So situation is gonna start to be a little tough for us, but they're gonna survive. There is hope for our planet. There is hope for our planet. Things is gonna have to change. People, we have to move on. You have to upgrade ourselves. We have to learn to share and live together and respect each other. And even if this doesn't happen now, they have to happen in about 20 years, because we can't continue it the way we are living. I was listening to that to the today was election in Italy, and the prime minister is another lady. She was talking to people and say, we are more than numbers, and we have to realize that people are more more than numbers. We are personalities. Each of us in this planet have their own DNA, their own is you know we are unique. Every one of us is unique. And if that person, if someone in this planet doesn't want to move on, doesn't want to upgrade themselves, like, I'm not gonna say countries, etc., but situation that's happening today in the planet, like the oppression of women, this has to stop. Because if they don't stop, people that is promoting it, they have to go. They are not gonna, they don't belong to earth anymore, because earth is moving on to upgrading themselves to a better place. If a person doesn't want to move, doesn't want to upgrade themselves to be more lovely, accept more, and give more freedom to people be the way they want to be, then this person doesn't belong to earth anymore. So the person has to go. So the earth itself, no one doesn't need to go to this country or that country or whoever to kill anyone. The nature is gonna do it. The nature itself, Mother Gaia, is gonna do it, because Mother Gaia is already tired of this type of things. It has been happening for the last 10,000 years. It has to stop. And my prayer is that this can have these changes, when they come, they don't hurt so many people. My prayer is that people can somehow have the enlightenment on the brain that's not right. That's not the way you treat woman being. Human being has to be treated in the right way. Doesn't matter if they are woman, men, or gay, or whoever. Doesn't matter. You know, respect. Respect to each other is the most important things that has to be preached. When they asked Jesus what's the most important things, and what he said, love your God above everything and love each other. That's the only two commandments he gave to everyone. And what's happening in the planet? Nothing like this. We still killing the one that doesn't think like us. We still trying to possess something that doesn't belong to us. We're still doing it. We are upgrading technologically. Technology is running in front of humanity, like, in high speed. And our inner self is still in the cave. And that is not accepted anymore. We have to upgrade ourselves. We have to at least start to think about what Jesus said. What's the biggest commandment? Because in the Jewish culture they had 10 commandments, and Jesus put everything, every 10 commandments is just so, because he knew if we love our neighbor as we love ourselves, you are not gonna steal, you are not gonna kill anyone, you are not gonna uh, take the wife or the husband of no one. All the commandments resume it just to love your God, because then you are gonna love nature, you're gonna protect your nature, you're gonna look for your Shabbat. Doesn't matter if Shabbat is Sunday or Saturday or Friday, like the Muslim people does in Friday, Israel does in the Jewish people does on Saturday, and Christian people that do it on Sunday. Is 3 days closer to each other. You're going to respect this. So if you don't adapt ourselves to the new earth that is coming, the new reality of our planet, if you don't respect that, you're gonna go. That's my message for today. Okay. I had a very strange experience from 2 nights ago. I was sleeping here, and then I saw a creature. I can't describe this creature because it's not possible. In our reality, you don't have nothing that I can compare with. So it's very hard for me to describe this creature. It was small, like this. Okay, it had it had a head, but the head was not at this round like ours. It was different. Looks more like a loxangle. You know this thing like um like a diamond, like this. And they had about two, three, four arms, and the legs were very short. One The legs were longer, but short, like compared to us, but longer compared to the body of him. Okay, and the arms were not the same size; they were different sizes. It was a strange creature, and the color. He looks like a rainbow. There were more than one color on him. Okay, on this creature, and he jumped on my head, and I just one of my hands. I took him on my hands. I grabbed him and throw away, and immediately he jumped again on my back. He was so fast. I didn't even put my legs, my hands towards myself. He was already in my head again, and I was doing this, trying to take him from my head. He was trying to accommodate in my head, here. He was trying to accommodate, and then I did again. But when I grabbed him, he grabbed my hands. He grabbed with because he had more than one, more than two arms. But even then, I throw him again. But then he came again to my head, and then in that moment I wake up because I was doing it on my pillow. And I just felt something here on my head. It was very strange experience. And then I I was half sleeping, half awake, and then I put my hands here, and then I prayed on my hand on my. I did the Jesus prayer, and then the Mary's prayer also on my head, and then I slept again because I didn't felt fear. It was not fear. It was just because he was doing a strange noise, and he was doing like this. He was trying to accommodate, but because he has too many hands, too many arms, was and the sound he was doing like, and this make me very angry. That creature, he was disturbing me. And then next day, but because I didn't felt fear, I said no, it's probably not a bad stuff, a bad a negative energy, because anyway my house is very blessed, so a negative energy to come to my room to do something bad with me is gonna be complicated for that creature, so and because it came to my bed, it came to my domain. So even then, next day, next morning, I asked my guides, and they said no, it is it is a it is a blessing creature, but because you were afraid of. And then they said that that just showed me that I'm not ready yet. You see, with all the experiences I have in the spiritual world, when a creature comes to stay with me to be part of my, it just wants to accommodate in my head. I was upset with that creature because it was not something that I know, that I am using to see, because it's unknown creature, because they have a stranger body, stranger color, stranger everything, stranger noise, complete alien to me. I was like this. But it was not an alien creature, it was a spiritual creature. But yes, so now I have something here around, you know, that is, I don't know what is here, but anyway, probably they're going to show me later. Um, and probably that's why my pen is so big, because I have a extra extra weight on me. I have to carry another one. But anyway, all good, all good. So I'm gonna finish this video, and then if you have some experience like mine, just show, just share with me, okay? Because this experience is very crazy. It's very crazy. And I'm not a crazy person. I am absolutely normal person. Well, I think so. My kids say that I am, but anyway. So God bless you, keep you safe, and me also. Please share, your experience with me. Bye bye.